Yeah, excited about getting back at North Dakota here after a successful Saturday and Arizona State winning in overtime and, playing against another top opponent here in the NCHC. As you can see, the standings are really tight and every point is worth a lot, and same in the pairwise here. So guys are dialed in, excited, had a really good week of practice, and we're ready to go.
What are your impressions of Western Michigan?
Yeah, very similar, reminiscent of teams under Pat Ferschweiler the last couple of years. They play fast, they play north. They're an offensive team. They can get up and go, and usually it's a game where there's a lot of high shot totals and a lot of opportunities both ways. So I guess at the end of the day, getting chances against them we have to earn, but at the end of the day, playing very good defensively. And again, it's going to be repetitive about goaltending and specialty teams. It'll always come down to that, and it did in Arizona State.
Their goaltending's been very good this year. What are some things you want to see to try to get break through against those two?
Well, I think playing on the inside, playing inside the dots and trying in the offensive zone, trying to get to the net front, and then also getting pucks to the net as well, and just playing a simple north hard game. And again, I think one of the things that they like to do is transition. Whether it's neutral zone or D zone off of that, stretching the zone and getting out. And so we're going to have to really make sure that we put a lot of pressure, but also be responsible coming back into our end of the rink.
What have your thoughts been on Cade Littler's season to this point?
Yeah, very good. To the point where, as a freshman coming in here from junior hockey, you never know, how that's going to go early on. But I'll tell you what, he's earned every opportunity that he's gotten. He started very strong, and he's only gotten stronger. And when we were decimated with some injuries, he got more opportunity. He made the most of that, and he's creating a role for himself. He's a guy that has some good offensive skill, but he's tough to play against, and he's a big body that goes to net front. And in a hard, heavy NCHC league, you need guys like that. And he's been very good, and he's only getting better.
Comeback win for you guys on Saturday night. You talked about how it was kind of reminiscent of the Friday Miami game as well. Can you talk about kind of the grit and digging deep that this group does when they get in situations like that?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, just in Miami we did that coming back in the third period winning. Kind of what was disappointing was we were playing a good game in Arizona State. We're up a goal and then we take a 5-minute major, and we've obviously addressed that early in the week here. With our group about playing with discipline. And, obviously special teams are a big thing. You kill the 5-minute major, you get huge momentum. We gave up 2 goals. And what do you do after that, right? It's very easy to say, well, the game's over. Didn't have that in our game at all. We played 5-on-5, had some chances. Then we went on to 6-on-5, and I thought we got some really good looks, and we capitalized. That's the resiliency, the response that you want in a team. And then just not being satisfied about tying the game. You want to win it, whether it's in regulation or overtime. So our guys have the will. It's a situation where you don't want to challenge it too many times of chasing the game that way. But at the end of the day, knowing that you have that's a good thing.
Obviously, first place up for grabs in the conference. Last year when you guys beat Western, you won the Penrose because of it. But it's far from a cakewalk when you guys match up against each other. Just kind of your thoughts on that part.
Yeah, for sure. They're very similar teams. Like hard teams, North teams play fast. Very good offensive players on both teams. And again, like I said, goaltending and specialty teams are going to be the difference. And last year I just went through the notes and some video from last year. I don't think there was a power play goal scored. In the 2 games that were here, limited amount of power plays, but nothing was scored. So 5-on-5 is going to be a huge part of the game, and also your play with the puck as far as puck possession, but your play without the puck of being strong defensively.
I remember on Saturday you were saying when there was about 30 seconds left in the game and Cam got the puck that you were almost guaranteed that that shot was going to go in because of what he's able to do. What is it about him kind of in that right spot on that shot that makes him so successful, you think?
Well, first of all, his individual skill set. He's a strong body. He can, there's some guys that can pure a puck, with a lot of velocity and accuracy. He's one of them. And at the end of the day, he puts himself in a situation of finding the quiet area, moving up and down that flank. And then once he does, it's the execution part about not only, hard shot to the net with velocity, but also accuracy. And again, anytime that puck gets over to that side, there good things can happen more times than not. And so, like I said, the guys did a good job of possessing the puck, moving the puck around, and finally getting it to him.